What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. It's FOMC minutes today. We had to open a few minutes ago, but I don't think we've had much a reaction, right? So I'm just gonna go back to the weekly. How was everyone's weekend? We have a daily fair value gap below here. Yeah, coming back here below buy side. 50% of this candle. I'll just mark that as a daily point of interest. What did you guys vote? Bullish or bearish? Mostly bullish. You guys are always bullish. I think that the morning's gonna be kind of a small range. Not really in a rush here. No, FOMC minutes you could trade because it's different than FOMC rate announcement. Said Himiri Ebony. Hi, what a nice piece of t-shirt. Do you feel better? Thank you. You like my sweater? Yeah, I feel good. Feeling good, like I should. Okay, so we hit this weekly wick. We have all-time highs marked out here. Also, ES, I want to mark out those. Okay. Daily, again, small candle. We're kind of chilling. We're inside yesterday's candle on ES. What about NQ for the daily? Same thing. It was like a 4-hour buy side, yeah. Don't need that anymore. Mark out previous day high and low. But kind of don't have much expectations. You guys are voted mostly bullish, right? There's no SMT at the highs here. I'm looking at like the hourly here at ES and NQ. When I woke up, it was like, okay. It's not like there's an SMT here. Would be more interested in shorting then. So you kind of have smooth highs here and there. ES has definitely just been sort of just range bound. This previous day high. Yeah, and those are kind of smooth highs on ES. How was everyone's holiday weekend? Long day, long weekend. I love trading because then you get like so many federal holiday, bank holidays. We just popped up a bit on Q. Let's see. We got pre-market low. Is there like a displacement? Not really. So I'm not interested in any sort of reversal there. There's no divergence with ES either. See? Not really, nope. Be a quiet day. Morning. Where's everyone watching from? It's so cold in New York. It's so windy. Literally, it's like, let me check. Yesterday it was like 23 and it felt like 5. Yeah, right now it's 22 degrees, feels like 7 Fahrenheit, so that's crazy. The winds are up to 30 miles an hour. I didn't even go outside yesterday. I'm fragile. The wind can just blow me away. I'm serious, though. It definitely feels like you could get blown away from the wind. It's so strong. No thanks. For you guys watching from Sydney, Poland, India, back in Hungary for a short while, New Zealand, Bangladesh, Thailand, Ridgewood, woo. My mom used to work in Ridgewood, Trinidad, Nigeria, Chicago, Stockholm, Sweden, UK, Israel, American Samoa. OJ Donut said that the wind blew you off your bike yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. It's very, very possible. Strong weather. Toronto, Brazil, Poland, Algeria, Honduras, South Africa, Miami, New York, my neighbor, Thailand, South Africa, Italy, Canada, Berlin, Zimbabwe. Someone's watching from the White House. Kyrgyzstan, Mars, London, Iran, Florida, Ireland, Pakistan, Syria, JP Morgan. Brad's watching from his mom's basement. Say hi to your mom for me. India and Area 451, Black Hole. There you go. Nairobi and Mars. Sick. We're worldwide, we're universe-wide over here. So really nothing's happened in the past 10 minutes, so I'm kind of happy. I don't really see much here right now. Like, yeah, we swept some pre-market lows, but no displacements at upside. You have some SIBIs up here, so that could keep price down for a bit. You know, we inverted this 15-minute, created a fair value gap on the 15. We also took the sell side. This is previous day low. We're still inside this entire day's range. It's not really that crazy. I'm more, I would say, biased towards the downside because of sort of this reaction to this 50% of the weekly wick, and you know, there's no reversal to the buy side to bullishness yet. It can come down to here. Doesn't mean it can come down there in a clean way though. So I'm pretty much risk off, kind of, at the moment. Okay. Yeah, NQ took out this buy side, this very minor buy side from pre-market, and ES did not. So you have small divergence now there. NQ, you know, back to pre-market lows, going towards new low of day soon. See the reaction, new low of day. Ba-dum. Still within the range. Hmm. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Tanya, can you explain what is the range? ICT and you keep talking about it, but I'm not understanding. Please explain and appreciate it. Is he live now also? That would make sense. That's kind of funny if we're talking about the same shit. That's kind of funny if we're talking about the same things. No, he's not live right now. Maybe in his Telegram. Okay, so I'm just talking about the range. Like we're literally inside yesterday's daily candle. We're pretty much still inside this pre-market range. We broke the pre-market low. Then we went up to the pre-market high in SMT there. No displacements to the upside. Now back towards this low end of the range. It's not like we're having any displacements at swing highs or swing lows for me to look for any continuation or, So there's no point for me to put on risk right now. It's low probability. I kind of knew that. Coming in, I looked at the charts and I kind of had that feeling. So I started streaming. I was like taking my time coming to stream because I knew it wasn't going to be anything crazy. Today we have FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. I'll see if I, hit the like button and I'll consider streaming in the afternoon for FOMC minutes. Got the sweater from London at Portobello Market. Hi, what days do I stream? Most days at 9:15. Yesterday was just like no news day after a holiday, so I was like, I'm not gonna even really look at the charts. Although we did pretty large movement yesterday, right? Didn't like drop off or something. But this was like it was already dropping before 9:30, right? Yeah. Look at the 15-minute. We're still inside the first 15-minute candle. Now we're finally breaking new low of day. We'll see what the reaction is. I kind of anticipate a displacement there. So let's see. Did. We'll see this candle. Be kind of promising then. If this creates a fair value gap. What time is it? It's 9:50 macro. It's not even making an FEG. Only on the 32nd. I don't think today's like a day where I want to go on the 32nd though. I'll see if I'm mistaken later, but I'd rather stay on the 1 minute on the day morning before FOMC. See, did ES make new low day? You only have this tiny little FEG here on the 1 minute. I'm just gonna watch a reaction to it because again, there's not like a big displacement there. See here, ES as well. Like the 9:50 macro just started, but again, I'm really not in any rush. Yeah, that's just a tiny FEG. We just closed above it. Look, 32nd, I'm sure we just closed above that too. So it's like, it's more likely to be something ugly. See on the 5 what we're doing here. Meh. $30 holding up that FEG. It's really nothing here for me. It's low probability conditions for me, at least. If we're going lower, I'd want to see, I don't know, order blocks being created, more displacements to the downside, and nothing really. When you have like just some trend line liquidity, it could be taken out. So I wouldn't want to be shorting there and discounted today. Feels more like a seek and destroy morning to me, at least. I don't know. Or high resistance lower. Certainly no energy in the market. It's been kind of boring market lately, you guys, right? Is it me or has it been like kind of slow? I mean, I wasn't here yesterday. Yes, I think yesterday was probably pretty fast, right? CES here, looking very thinly traded. Feels like today's like a low volume day, like not much participation in the market. Right? This is what the heat map looking like right now. It's just mostly flat, some red here in tech. Meta's down 2%. Tesla's up 3%. Where's Nvidia? Nvidia's pretty flat. Yeah, I don't really see much of an edge there for my narrative, for any narrative, like at the moment. Someone said, I doubt we get a silver bullet today. Yeah, I don't see anything quality. Like, if we're going to get a good silver bullet, it would have happened after we swept this sell side, and then I would have wanted to see like a nice displacement here on the 5 at least, you know, taken when it was trying to take out this high, or even anywhere here. There was no displacement to the upside, so yeah, we're kind of So the hourly, it's about to close. Let me put up some stat map indicator. We didn't really hit any of these daily levels. Let's see on the 4 hour. What's the ATR nowadays for NQ? Probably like 300. 4 hour, we did hit manipulation level. Be nice then if we, and then it came near the open for the 4 hour, and that's where we sort of dropped. Cool. My bias is like high resistance, run lower. That's my bias today. I'm gonna write that out. Yeah. So then what does that mean? I kind of want to just get in after a manipulation and to the upside, and not really much unless you're counting this. And then it's like, oh, I would have gone like short within here or something. But anyway, but it's high resistance, run lower. I'd want to short in a premium, or at least after manipulation. Still within yesterday's range. Right, is there an SMT here at all with ES and NQ? I don't think so. This is super ugly on ES. It's legit barcoding. What's the range for the day? 6 points. That's tiny. And NQ, what's the range? 68 points for the first half hour of the day. It's pretty small. What's the ATR? Yeah, look how like volatility has been drying up like over the past few days. Over the last 5 days, wow, the ATR is less than 300. 277. Ew. Okay, and what's today's range so far on the daily? $132. Okay. 132. And then to here, another 64 points. It can get to here. Previous day low. Question is how, if I'm gonna find an entry. We'll see. So far I don't see much. Quiet day, right? We gap up or down? Let's see. We gap down a bit. We've almost filled that in. For the Dow, we didn't really fill that in. Okay. It's literally the range for ES since the open, right? It's kind of funny. It's in the middle of it. These are kind of smooth highs now. We gapped down because it was an obnoxious run at the close yesterday. That makes sense, yeah. What was it, this? No, it was this morning. Oh, this thing? Huh. It's funny. Yeah, so we're like kind of pretty close to yesterday's lows. 60 points away. Was there an SMT even anywhere here? No. Nope. So let's see if ES ends up like maybe hitting new high of the session then if it creates an SMT. It's pretty ugly. When was the last time I've said it's beautiful, really? I don't know. Maybe when we were in the rocket ship trade on, what date was that? Wednesday? Thursday? But even then, it didn't hit my final targets, but it was good where I got out, but it didn't smoothly go to final targets, right? It would go to first target and second, and then, stall and then manipulate again, and then go to third target. So it wasn't like super beautiful action. I think Friday was ugly, and I remember, I took a tiny partial, and then I was like, okay, if it stops me at break even, that means like the day is going to be ugly. And then it did. It was this morning was like seek and destroy, basically, or I don't know. Because I stepped away, but point is, like, it was sort of barcoding still. On Friday. Yeah, let's see if, is there going to be some sort of minor SMT there at those highs with ES and NQ. It's pretty ugly now. And I'm also just seeing these are tiny body candles. So I was right. I was like, it could come up into this trendline liquidity. We took a tiny bit of trendline liquidity. Again, it's not like it's cleanly displacing lower for me to even be interested. I'd rather wait for some manipulation. But it's nice that it's been rejecting like the 8:30 open. It's decent. It's been rejecting. It created a change of state and delivery at least in here, and it's been pretty much respecting that. But no displacement when it closed below here. It was rejecting again. Here NQ made a new low. ES still in the range. It's probably going to catch up soon, but a pretty sloppy move lower here. Broke this low of day. I'm going to mark out in here in the new range of the day. This is ugly now. I wanted to see more than I said. I wanted to see at least more order blocks created, and not many, no displacements there. So I'm good. Again, I'm just gonna either wait for a manipulation. If it's previous day low before that, then whatever. I'm not gonna do anything silly today. Yeah. These runs lower are not clean. And this is not even a discount of the whole swing lower. Unless you want to look at I said I'm not going to look at the 30-second on a day like today, though. It's just been a slow grind lower. Well, you guys voted mostly bullish this morning, right? Yeah, it was 50%. 50%, now it's 46% bullish, 34% bearish, 20% neutral. My stream deck is acting up. Okay. Someone said market is bearish. Wow. Great observation. I unplugged my stream deck. It was bothering me. It's making stupid beeping sounds. Again, we're still there's no reason to feel FOMO or anything. We're literally still within yesterday's range on the day. We just, started another 4-hour candle actually. So let's look at the stat map on that. Look at the ES on the 15. Wow. This was the opening of the 4-hour candle. And a potential manipulation level here if it wants to reverse and go up higher, but nah. Potential distribution area there. 4-hour opened here. New low of day on NQ again. Yes, in a tiny range. It's near its 4-hour open, which was there. Came back into the fair value gap. Here, rejected. Belows. Another FBG. Lower, tiny one probably. No, that one's not. Okay. Cool. I'd much rather see some sort of manipulation before taking this any high, but I'm not gonna just enter here. Doesn't make sense. We have from this swing lower FEG here on the 5. We'll see if we end up retracing there or not. See what NQ ends up doing here. Doo-doo-doo. Rather see any manipulation of a high, or I don't know, even this high. Maybe SMT, I don't care. It revert back to 50%, I don't care, you know? Otherwise, but if it just keeps going lower, I'm okay to miss that. Just wait. I feel like still it's kind of a slow market, even though this was a pretty decent displacement. Still feels like slow. Probably because, no major buy side or sell side has really been taken on the 4-hour hourly or anything. It would be interesting to see what the reaction is at previous day low, and then if there could even be a continuation down to here, But yeah, I'm keeping in mind that could also be left until FOMC. Hourly, 15-minute. 30-second here. On the 4-hour, where was it? Yeah, this was like CE of this wick on the 4-hour. It'd be nice if it pauses here and has some like tiny manipulation on the lower time frame before going lower again. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. But look, if people are waiting for this kind of inversion or something, it's really not giving you anything clean there. Kind of funny. For a reversal. So it's good, actually. If it does end up slowly taking out a high, then it kind of adds to my bias confluence. We'll see. We'll see. I just know I've learned my lesson a bunch of times in these kinds of markets where, I FOMO into a short there and then I end up getting stopped out because it was just way too late and too much in a discount in a slow market. Like, I feel like this high is going to get taken out before this low gets taken. Yes, in the most boring range possible. I think it's still 6-point range, 7 points now. Wow. Slow week, kids off school. Yeah, my mom is off. She works at school. It's like midwinter break or whatever. Midwinter break. All right, cool. So I suspected this high is getting taken out. Let's see if we got any like decent setup. It's like a 5.5 EG in here. It's retracing back into. Could come up, dig into here too. See if ES even, maybe it takes out a high. Anyway. Da, 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 da. Do I feel like I've studied enough? I study every day, yeah. I study markets every day, bro. There's nothing like screen time. Applying it real time. You're not gonna learn from just binge watching YouTube videos. You gotta go into the charts. I really wouldn't mind if ES took out like this high and made an SMT and came back into here. What's that look like? Anyway, I'm watching on Q. Time is it? 10:18. I wouldn't do much unless it inverted on the 32nd. I don't like how it's, not taking this with a displacement. I would want it to invert this like cleanly. So it could come up, take out this high again, like a second leg. That would be nice. It would be nice if it took out this high into here or like into here and then create an inversion. I would like that to happen. Like that, but we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit on my hands. We'll see. Could just ping pong here to there. Could do like loop, loop, loop. That's ideal for me, right? But we'll see. Said the blind man to his deaf brother. Oh, yes, is straight up barcoding. Still don't even take out these like smooth highs. Maybe soon. Ugly as hell. See NQ. What's it doing here? Is it creating a displacement or an inversion anywhere? We'll find out. No. Nope. Still respecting this. The moment. Let's say it did, though. Let's see it did. Let's say it did, which it kind of is right now, right? Say it did. What would that look like? If you did that, still like a lower probability type of deal, but kind of it's a 1.5 R. Kind of debating whether to get into that. Really tough. Looking if there's an SMT there. No SMT there. On the 1 minute, it's reaching back into this. Say that. I'm gonna try that, I think. It's lower probability, but I'm gonna do it. Man. Let's see. MNQ, there stops like 16 points to make going to previous day low, which is like a bunch more than that, so it's like a 2R. 102. So far it is so good, I think. So far so decent. Inverted this and that. You want to see it start to... I could go just grind lower. Honestly, I do expect it to grind lower. Slowly. Or quickly stop me out, I don't really care. I like it came back into this FEG. Had some manipulation, at least. Inversion. Even though it isn't a discount, it's okay. If I get stopped out, I'll just wait again for another type of setup similar to that. But I'd rather not miss this. It's a 2R. It's very slow. First, I was in a little bit of profit. Now I'm in a little bit of drawdown. It's definitely going back and forth. Also, the thing is that there is an open 1 minute here of highs, so that could be a liquidity sweep if it comes back up. So we'll see. There, it's better. Not loving like the slow push back up. See here, stock heat map. Yeah, everything's still sort of red. We're down 0.4%. We have more move to the downside. We'll see. I expect it to take a while. Or stop me out quickly, whatever it is wants to do. Definitely digging quite deeply. Pretty ugly. In profit for like 30 seconds, then in drawdown for about 2 minutes or so. Right, because we're to enter in this little candle here. You can expect that though in a high resistance environment. To sit in some drawdown, be a little bit uncomfortable. We'll see. Or get stopped out, whichever one. It feels like the price just really just stopped moving. Especially when you're in a trade too. So slow. And 9 points of drawdown. My stop is like 16 points to make, what is it? To make 36. We'll see. It's back around to my break even. It's not like there's been displacements to the upside, you know? It's just been ugly. Slow grind lower. Slow grind higher. Around my break even. We'll see what ends up happening. Is it gonna shoot up again? Don't really care. Let me make sure my MNQ stop is good. Sometimes in these environments, you're gonna get ticked out of MNQ. Yeah, it's okay. I do wonder whether I want to put it up over here, but nah, it's fine. Again, I'm in some drawdown. Pretty ugly. Like I said, if I get stopped out, I'm fine with that. I'll just look for like a similar entry again. Just I wouldn't want to miss this one, just the first possible one. Paused right before. Is it going to be one of those situations where it stops like right before my stop out and then it reverses lower? We'll see. Or which one? Which one will it be? Even this move up's ugly. What was this high? Pause like 1.5, a point like 5 ticks before my stop out. Totally possible. Anything is possible. Nvidia has picked up. Don't love that it closed back above that inversion, honestly. So it's more likely than not I get stopped out. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this creates an inversion then or something, because I don't really want to. Hopefully this takes this same setup. I'll be patient on that. Yes, taking that 930. So it'd be good if that's the manipulation. I'll try again. If it is, we'll see. Wicking like 50% here. Let's see. Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's a cute, crazy ass candle to the upside. I'm happy I got stopped out there then. It's wild. 27 points in like 10, 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm watching for a manipulation. That's the wild wick. Was there kind of, let's check. Let's check. You guys, is there a headline? Let's see. Probably some headline. Walter Bloomberg. No. Fast stock market news. No. Okay. I don't see anything crazy. It's just wild manipulation. No, small losses are pleasure, and minus 16 points is really nothing. Okay. Trump. Oh, here it is. Trump eyes a bigger, better trade deal with China. Trump would like to strike a wide-ranging deal with China's president, one that goes beyond just reworking trading relationships. So this is literally like, 30 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago. Did he say anything? Not yet. These are like the two Twitter accounts I like to look at. This Walter Bloomberg and this one. So still a little bit. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that right now. It's not like I'm just going to flip my bias. See if that's manipulation. If we close below this, I'll probably end up trying another short, No closure yet. So it does look still continuously bullish then. We'll see. I don't know. We got some crazy. Oh, this is the new market, you guys. I'm happy I got stopped out in here. This one. So actually, yeah, that was probably the news. It's fine. Let's see. Still inside yesterday's candle, Trump farted, someone said.
I'm still waiting for some setup to go lower. That doesn't make me like just shift my bias. I feel like that's just manipulation. There's nothing though yet. I was waiting for this to get inverted. If it did, then I would have probably gone in, but nothing. Some trendline liquidity was taken. It doesn't mean much at the moment. But on ES, if it ends up breaking below this. But again, we're still just ranging. See? You gotta wait for this candle to close and to see if it's some kind of displacement. No, not yet. We'll see. Maybe it will set up again. Maybe not. We'll see. Crazy market. I mean, it's funny. It's like Nvidia and Apple look totally like just mirrored opposites. Nope. Looks like it's holding up this fair value gap, not breaking another short-term low. If you're thinking that that's manipulation, it's not giving me my confirmation for lower yet. So it looks like it could continue digging up into here. My bias is still what it is, but it's just no entry. Right? There's no entry there. It's ugly. Don't really want to have displacement back up above 50%, so if it ends up doing that, then it's probably, bullish towards this high. I don't know. See what's up. Time is at 10:37. It's like I would say it shouldn't close above 50% of this. Like if it does, then I wouldn't really look for lower. Like if this next 5-minute candle, if we keep going, breaking above new swing highs and more bullish displacements, then it's possible the bias is changing. Narrative's changing. We'll see. Minute left in this candle. It's just like completely wicked down here. Inversion, 5-minute. But I'm still biased towards the downside. Some crazy wicks. We'll see what's up at 10:50 macro. Yeah, so I took actually like 21-point stop. Okay, that's not bad because a little bit of a spread. That's fine. Waiting to see what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? Like we created another order block here, displacement, came back up, digging back into here. Like some people could argue, oh, this is an inversion, but there's more sell side here. It's not easy. I think we're close to where's the 10 a.m. open? Here. Okay. It's fine. Trump seeks deal with China involving major investments, increased U.S. product purchases, and nuclear weapons security measures. Okay. China. It's my favorite thing. Bro, if it was going to be good to the downside, I would have inverted this right away, and then I would have had a quick win. So, it's going to be shitty. You like closed right at that 50% of this candle. It was right at 50% of the, right above 50% of the range too. Nothing about this is high probability at the moment. CES here. Holding, like, it's holding above that, above 930. Yeah. For bearishness, I wanted to see it quickly reverse from there. It's holding this FEG that broke above it. You know? I have an alert if it breaks that low, but so far it's really nothing. It's a huge wick on ES. 3 points, like a 3-point wick on a 1 minute candle, and that's like half of the day's range from earlier because it was a 7-point range. Yeah, 3.5 point wick. Now, you know, this is not my bias anymore because of that. So it's just my bias is like seek and destroy. Ugh. We had that news and not much movement since then. Boring. Dude, it's probably gonna squeeze up to here. These people are offsides. It's 10:50. Certainly not doing any bearish structure. Created that bullish FEG, respected it. Coming back slowly, grinding back higher. We'll see how it reacts to this swing high that it created here. Probably ends up just shooting straight through everything. I wouldn't even be surprised. We'll see. Where's ES here? ES not doing anything. There's no more bullish FEGs to even look at here. That reaction was lackluster here. You just have a little volume, some volume imbalances. I'm not really going to be interested in that. See if it closes above 830 highs and all these other swing highs from the trendline liquidity. This like range is so small for NQ on the day, right? It's a little bit bigger. It's like okay. Makes sense though. It's 104 points. You have FOMC minutes. 277.8 ATR. Dude, like kind of just looking through to see if any more FEGs are made. On the 15, you're like creating one here now. This push up is kind of funny. See what it does. I don't love the structure, even for the move up. Why did it take like 10 minutes for us to move 30 points there? $40 points in 13 minutes. Let's pull the chat. Do you guys think we'll hit this new high of day by 11:10? Do you think we'll hit new high of day? Or a new hive session? ES certainly struggling here. It's kind of funny how it hasn't even hit above this like this news high. It's 1031 high. There's nothing I like here. I would not feel comfortable longing in a premium and being, this is all trend line liquidity. There's no jagged low really to go off of. Unless you think now it's a low resistance run higher and this is like their little order block and swing low, but I don't really like it enough to be doing that. Even the reversals are super slow. Shows it's bad, low probability. Like, yeah, this reversal to the low, downside. This reversal back up. Super slow. I don't know. Might have to adjust in the following days. What do you guys? 50-50. Did you go long, Tanya? Nah. There was no, I was looking for bullish fair value gap. There was just like these little, sure, there were these little volume imbalances, but that was just not worth it for me. And at this time, I think I was still like thinking we could. Over here is where I threw out my bear bias. And here. We'll see. Still not entirely. I feel like this is just low probability. It's just. We're still inside yesterday's range on the daily. On the 15 minutes, technically still like bearish. You know. We're not closing even above 830 high. Just having these crazy retracements, this could still possibly be HRLR lower, just but like still ugly. What's going on with ES? ES. If it's bullish, it should hold this. You know? If it comes back into this 50% of the range, it's really just seek and destroy. I don't see anything good. Some people might be trying like a 2-minute inversion, or here there's another one, but nah. Still have another FEG here in 3. Let's see. It's going to come into here and respect this, and you know, this high, swing high could be a breaker. I just don't love it. It's in a premium, like, I just don't love the structure. I do think if it comes back into here, you know, 50% of this range. It'll disrespect like this midpoint of this order block, midpoint of this breaker, like, or mitigation block. So I would reconsider shorts if so, if there's even a decent setup. ES breaking this little swing low. That FEG. Might be time to reconsider shorts, we'll see. It'll be kind of funny if it just ends up going to sell side without me. Where's 10 a.m. open? Around here. Trying to figure out a decent entry and stop, you know? I only wanted to be in the upper half of it, so like that. We'll see. Just came down pretty hard. ES coming down into here. But ES is ugly. He just did this. Shouldn't even completely reverse this, honestly. I'm just looking at the different possibilities. I don't want to chase either. Like looking at what to do. Retracement. All right. Let's see. It is retracing here now. See how it reacts here. If it kind of like closes below, then I'll get in. I'm still not in this. This huge bar up to the upside, I'm just like, no. No. Let's take that buy side again. This is a really tough one. This is deadass seek and destroy. Just hang out most of the time in the middle. Takes out some little buy side, retraces deeply, takes out some little sell side, retraces deeply. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's still bullish. Okay, I'm missing out of it. I was just watching here. See on the 3. We invert this, then then it's still wrong on the bear bias. Just look at these candles actually. Swept. Alright. Glad I waited for candle closures. So far I just had one stop out there here from earlier. Very ugly. You guys, how are you guys doing today? I think this is a wonky market. What's a 15-minute look like? Still let's see. Oh, as we were going lower, you guys started voting. It was 50-50. It's 11:04 now. I mean, there's really not any good entry right now. It's very confusing. Answer the poll in the chat. Someone's saying now is a great long. I mean, go ahead and long if you want to, dude. I don't love it. I just don't like any of this action. It's just wrecking everyone. Higher high, lower low, lower low. Making a new intermediate term high, intermediate term low. It's wonky. Intermediate term low here taken out. This one immediately rebalanced and then started shooting up. Then got taken out. That's what made me kind of like think we could go bearish again, and we came back and kind of disrespected these other PT arrays, but it's just been, yeah, ugly, bro. Honestly, I'm not even mad if I got... This is a crazy move up. I literally got stopped out on basically the tweeting the news there. So... See, most people are red today. Yeah, today is a day a lot of people are getting wrecked. Because I was even thinking, remember when we were up here, I was like, oh yeah, I just can't long because there's no displacements to the upside, no good jagged low. So like anyone that just longed this retracement here, they got wrecked completely. And if they put their stop even below this swing low, which you would think is good, and this. So I don't know. It's seek and destroy. There's no like themed direction for this day. What are we? We're like negative 0.22%. It's like, don't beat yourself up. There's not really a directional for this morning. If you tried long, got stopped out, whatever. If you tried short, got stopped out, it's fine too. Still like, I do think like we're gonna eventually come back into this daily fair value gap. I don't know how it's gonna do it though. It's been sloppy. It came back into this premium now of the swing down lower, but I don't really totally love it either. Kind of maybe just wait and see, but I don't know. Even so, it's like 11:08. I'll hang out until 11:30. I'm not really anticipating anything crazy to happen. Right? If we didn't do anything by now, we're still in this range, previous day's range. I don't really think we're going to do much for the rest until 11:30. What was that tweet about? It was about Trump seeking deal with China. Trade deal. Apple unveils iPhone 16e. Who's gonna get the 16e, you guys? Bro, I just got the 16 Pro. Why 16e? What the heck? Trump torpedoes Senate border effort, urges GOP to back big, beautiful House bill. Yo, it's funny. Think of it, modestly successful comedian Volodymyr Zelensky talked the the United States of America, into spending $350 billion to go into a war that couldn't be won, that never had to start, but a war that he, without the US and Trump, will never be able to settle. The United States has spent $200 billion more than Europe, and Europe's money is guaranteed, while the United States will get nothing back. Why didn't sleepy Joe Biden demand equalization, in that this war is far more important to Europe than it is to us? We have a big, beautiful ocean as separation. On top of this, Zelensky admits that half of the money we sent him is missing, just like the Pentagon's money, too. He refuses to have elections, is very low in Ukrainian polls. And the only thing he was good at was playing Biden like a fiddle. A dictator without elections, Zelensky better move fast or he's not going to have a country left. In the meantime, we are successfully negotiating an end to the war of Russia, something all admit only Trump and the Trump administration can do. Biden never tried, and Europe has failed to bring peace, and Zelensky probably wants to keep the gravy train going. I love Ukraine, but Zelensky has done a terrible job. This country is shattered, and millions have unnecessarily died, and so it continues. Yep. Trump says Ukraine's Zelensky better move fast or he won't have a country left. So Kelsey, I don't see it coming back for any reason. I forgot what you're talking about, SoCal. Well, it's 11:10. We did not hit this by 11:10. See if by 11:30. Yeah, this pullback definitely confused a lot of people. Definitely stopped out a lot of people. Definitely confused me. At least they didn't take a second loss or anything, but did not see anything here. Made a new local New York session high, wicking it. Now already a pretty big reaction from there. We pulled back 10 points or so. I would say this is pretty seek and destroy. So I'm fine. My bias was high resistance lower. I tried one short in here and I got stopped out here. And then literally didn't really, just pretty much confused. We had on direction, rightfully so, because I don't even know what the structure looks like. Ugly. So 4 hours, probably like okay. 15-minute, the hourly. Still within yesterday's range. Tiny body candle on the daily. Hourly SIB still here. On NQ, it's not there. It's definitely different. So range here, like 90 points. $104 points for NQ during the whole New York session. Okay. I think more likely than not, I'm going to stream. Hit the like button if this stream gets to like 750 likes, then I'll definitely stream the FOMC minutes. Could be just time distortion, until then. Holding patterns. There's no more SMT here anymore. I wonder if anybody took this short here. You took this short here, say. Was that like a 1-to-1? Yeah, that's just a 1-to-1. Yeah. I don't really see any like really high quality trades. I'm kind of like reviewing the day's action. Yeah, even with this, my short here, pretty low quality too, but there was some kind of SMT. And I was fine with that, like a 16 to 20 point stop. And then this Trump news, and then kind of just really, it's crazy that this took out this entire leg up. That's not very clean. Just closed above 930 high, 830 high. I mean 830 open and 930 open. Yeah, you do have these smooth highs. We never really had an SMT here. But again, it's not on the higher time frame, we didn't really take liquidity. We could have a manipulation here. Just came back into 50%. I thought that was going to be just a pause, and then we'd go lower pretty quickly there, but we didn't. So we're still inside yesterday's range. Yes, you just have to wait and see. I don't have much of a bias here. Just gotta wait and see until FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. Could just be pretty erratic and seek and destroy since until then. Just took out this little high. I could take out this swing low next. This is liquidity here. It's not like I'd see any type of setup to go towards that, and it's not really even worth it, really. So yeah, okay, as expected. It was a pretty slow day, but like I thought we'd have more than 100-point range in the morning. I thought we could get to at least previous day low, right? So it's 100-point range, basically 107. And the average range for NQ has been going down. You know, its volatility's drying up a bit. Well, let's see at 2 p.m. Yeah. It's FOMC minutes, by the way. It's not the same thing as FOMC rate decision. Totally different, and like, yeah, I think that you can trade that. What else we got? We got Thursday is tomorrow morning is unemployment claims, and Friday is manufacturing PMI. Okay. I don't know. Look, I'm just gonna look at the structure. Higher high, continuous lower low, and then we make a short-term low. We break it. But this wasn't even much of a. It's just 50% of a 4-hour wick. So, that's why I didn't really think that was going to be a crazy structure shift here. To the upside, I didn't really trust that. But anyway, it did that, and then it took out this low. Yeah, this is pretty barcodey. It is pretty much seek and destroy. Because it took out this high, and then it took out this low. Yeah, it's not much of a trend day at all. And reviewing that, and then let's see this. Yes, probably even worse. Like doing literally nothing in the morning. Wait, where's the, yeah. Yeah, totally different. If this like, it was weird when this got taken out. If this then ended up going like that, then that would have been easier price action to deal with. And even now, like this looks more bullish than that. What's ES looking like on the 4-hour? And NQ on the 4-hour. ES took out this 4-hour low here into imbalance, into like these bullish fair value gaps, or whatever you want to call them, BISIs. NQ a bit stronger there, right? Because this is the 4-hour. So did ES go into this daily fair value gap? Yeah. Right. Okay. So it really depends. That could be it for the bullishness, that's enough. I'll have to see if what price action continues and what we get for FOMC minutes. And the 15-minute here. It's pretty surprising, yeah, because this leg got taken out there. It's pretty ugly. It's booked out. Minute on ES closed above this. Yeah, I'll have to see if this continues. Does this make a 15-minute FEG later or not, or whatever? Yeah. That's gone. This SMT is gone now. Okay, this. I don't really want to mark out the bearish side if it's bullish. Like, I could pause there, but that could be a potential, and then this could be the potential swing low. That shouldn't get violated, honestly. For sure, because that one manipulated. And yeah. I anticipated to kind of retrace deeply within it, because that's been the theme, right? What is this? This is like a previous SIBI I had marked out. Previous, yeah, we finally inverted this on the 15 for ES. Here we didn't. So we broke a high and inversion, so we could potentially come back again in here. That's 50%. Okay. Yeah, I'm bullish for now, for the rest of the afternoon. I mean, we'll see. Because my bearish bias, yeah, was proven wrong, and clearly we have more buy side left. We have some SMT at the low. we're shifting bullish on like the 5 and the 15. So it looks kind of promising. We'll see. I'm not entering anything until after FOMC. That's that. I'll see you guys later. I'll definitely be back streaming tomorrow morning. See for FOMC. If this hits 750 likes, then for sure. If not, then I'll see how I feel. If anything, if I take a trade, I'll record it. Yeah, we'll see if it's worth the risk or not. Ideally, it does retrace. It just keeps pumping here before FOMC. It's going to be, then I'll be annoyed. Or I won't be annoyed, but I'll be like, okay, well, now back to the drawing board. If we take out all this buy side, then I'll have to reassess again, start over. But that's basically it. That's my thought process here. Stay safe. Don't be a degenerate. And, stay alive. Don't be a degenerate, especially now before FOMC. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here later. Bye.